Hello children, how are you? Hope you had a wonderful holiday. This time in physical education we are going to be looking at athletics. During the course of this holiday, how many of you took time out to do a little bit of exercise? Remember that in physical education we do a lot of exercises and warms up before going into the day's work. Now let's take a look at some warm-up activities that we can do on our own without assistance. We said we are going to be looking at athletics this time. This is a pictorial representation of a standard athletic track. A standard athletic track consists of 9 lanes. Who is an athlete? An athlete is a person who participates in sporting activities. An athlete is a person who participates in sporting activities. Athletics comprise track and field events. This time we are going to be looking at athletics, which is a track event. Track events are done on lanes. Track events include the sprints, middle distance races, and long distance races. Sprint races are events that involve speed and power, like 50 meters, 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, relay races, and hurdles. Sprint races are started with crouch start. There are 3 styles used by athletes to start sprint races, namely bunch or bullet style for short athletes, medium style for average height athletes, elongated style for tall athletes. Bunch or bullet style for short athletes. The knee of one leg will be on the same line with the toes of the other foot behind the starting line. Medium style for average height athletes. The knee of one leg will be on opposite the arc of the other foot behind the starting line. Medium style for average height athlete. The knee of one leg will be opposite the arc of the other foot behind the starting line, as shown by this athlete on this picture. Elongated style for tall athletes. The knee of one leg will be opposite the back of the other foot behind the starting line. Elongated style for tall athletes. The foot of one leg will be opposite the back of the other foot behind the starting line. Now I am going to take this again for more emphasis. Elongated style for tall athletes. The knee of one leg will be opposite the back of the other foot behind the starting line, as shown by this athlete. Starting commands in sprint races. There are 3 commands in starting a sprint race. The 3 commands are: on your marks, set, go. The go is the sound of a whistle or a starting gun. This is the first of the 3 commands. On your marks. Can we try this out? On your marks. The second command, set. At this command, your knees go off the ground. Go, which is at the sound of a whistle or a gun. Your whole body leaves the ground from the starting position and you speed off with a lot of power. Finishing races. Maintain a lane while running and cross the finishing line before slowing down. Run in a competitive situation while maintaining lanes. Know how to run in lanes without obstructing others. The first athlete to cross the finish line wins the race. Crossing to another lane is disqualification. The chest or head should be pushed out while crossing the finishing line. Remember, we said the first athlete to cross the finish line wins the race. The chest or head should be pushed out while crossing the line. Now let's take a good look at this picture and find out who the athlete is that came first. I'm sure you've enjoyed today's lesson. Now I want us to relax and take a good look at this clip of a 100 meters race.